What's up, bitches? I'm the Comic Raider. That's Fat Stacks. That's Coffee Monster. And this is the motherfucking Low Grades. Well, we are back. I know you all missed us so much the last couple weeks, but we're here and we are ready to enjoy another wonderful Friday with you all. And yeah, we got a nice little triple panel here, and we'll see how that goes, or if it changes, or we'll see.
Little threesome.
Yeah, but Rob, long time no see. How you doing, man?
I'm awake? Question mark?
Okay.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I'm here.
That's all we can ask.
Yeah, it's been a long week, and things happening, but I'm here. I'm here for you, brother.
Wow.
I avoided all the shredded lettuce I could.
I have been doing the same. Yeah, I fancy me some Taco Bell, but
I love TV.
Well, I can skip the TV. That part's easy enough. The problem was, like, the other day we ordered sandwiches over at Togo's, and getting your sandwich without lettuce is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Wait, so we're really not doing the lettuce thing?
I mean,
yeah.
Apparently,
I'm
it's safe
legit
now.
doing
Smart people are avoiding it. Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing, though. Like, I'm here, I'm alive, so I don't know who's smarter. I'm over here getting litty with the lettuce. You know what I mean? I got lettuce of all types.
Well, it's avoid the shredded iceberg and the bagged iceberg.
No, I'm gonna ask for extra, because also, like I said earlier, it's like also okay. Hot girl summer, like lose some, little diarrhea never hurt anybody.
That's true. And honestly,
actually, it has, but
yeah.
Right.
You couldn't get any paler, so it's not like we know that you were sick.
No, you ruined it. When you asked me how I did, I was like, dude, all the sun I've been getting.
How you doing, Sabrina? How you doing? How you doing?
It's giving, because like literally I was gonna be like, that's why I was able to show my face on the show, because I got sun.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I was working on it. With the pool. Now that I can flex like you and post tools outside by the Figgy poolside. Now that I'm doing that. No, I'm with Rob. Life is lifing, but I'm here. Because I wanted to see your beautiful mugs, not just from the audience, but I had to be right here in your guys' laps.
Right here, right now.
Yeah.
Sing it. Oh no,
that's it. That's it.
I thought you were gonna take it.
If I sing it, instantly we get a copyright claim. I save all the claims for Mr. Trailer Boy over here.
Okay, I appreciate that. We have a lot.
Although I
do.
Can't say, well, James, this isn't towards you or anything because you're so young, but like I'm old now. I did age a little bit this past weekend.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No,
next week I'll be right there with you.
I turned another year old. You can't. Come on, give me it for what? Come on, James, you're how old? He's like 19, fresh. Like 19, 20.
Next week I will be 34.
Ew. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Ew. When did you hit 30? In my mind, you're gonna be like 20 forever, I guess. But you're just a baby. Just a little baby.
I wish, but yeah, no.
It's because you haven't grown into your head yet.
He's got a house full of babies. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's they're over there running a daddy daycare, but I mean,
yeah, that's for sure. I'm sure you'll hear them all here.
You saw me stop at 3, so like I got the memo. Don't know.
Stuff.
I learned quicker.
Right. Yeah. It took me a little bit longer.
Of course I also did one boy, one girl. That's it. We're done. Pull the parachute.
Yeah, I didn't get my girl. But you know what? Here's the thing, though: is the world ready for a little bit more coffee? James is. Look, I'm just saying, if you wanted to meet the most perfect person. Wait, what?
I already married her.
Perfect person. It would be another coffee.
I know, right? No, I already married her. Sorry.
Rob getting her.
Says
Rob's getting his
everyone.
brownie point. No.
You hear how everyone's agreeing? Sorry, technical difficulties. Everyone's agreeing. It just sounds like they aren't.
Got it.
Well, speaking of birthdays, hopefully you all wished our man Robert a happy birthday while we've been gone here. And yes, you are not seeing him here on panel. May or may not be joining us. Not really sure. He's got some stuff going on, so we wish him
Lettuce.
his. Yeah, he got
the lettuce. He ate too much lettuce.
So we wish him all the best, and maybe be back next week. We'll see what's going on. But as for me, other than
and let me clarify, he did not eat the lettuce
Right.
at my barbecue because there was none.
I was gonna say there wasn't. Well,
You
okay,
don't
you
serve
did have some
lettuce?
vegetables. You did
What?
have some vegetables, yes.
Those I didn't supply them. Those were supplied by other people.
Okay, gotcha.
Wait, so you don't do
Just be clear.
veggies?
So when I do the barbecue,
What?
we do the meat, and
Right.
I supply the beer and the drinks, and then the attendees potluck the sides, hors d'oeuvres, and desserts.
Oh, okay.
So there are
So what does
veggie
James bring?
trays and fruit salads and other things like that people
Beer.
bring.
Nothing.
The only
It's nothing, huh?
the
He shows
only
up with nothing. Just an
the
empty
only
stomach.
vegetable that I provide is that we did smoked portobello mushrooms.
Oh,
And then
Yeah, I
I guess
love
technically I had a big old tray of beans, which those aren't vegetables, but they're
No.
legumes. They're vegetarian.
and y'all are worried
But
about
then-
some lettuce, and you're over here stocking.
Then again,
coffee.
so are Oreos. They're Hey, I have you know that all my food, not only was it served at proper temperature, it was kept at proper temperature. I had chafing dishes, keeping the proper temperature. I had all the extras stacked up in heat chambers, keeping it above 160 degrees to prevent bacteria growth. I was wearing
a classy
gloves
dude.
throughout that thing, changing gloves constantly. Yes, James?
Mhm.
It's
I
like he's got you ready. You're like,
I am better. Well, James was there. He's seen it twice now, 2
and
different
I
times.
haven't seen any pictures. Y'all didn't take pictures.
I am better than any fucking fast food restaurant that you're going to. I guarantee you that.
Okay, calm down. Like, okay, no, your food goes off. I can tell just through the pictures.
It's good.
I mean-
No one ever reports being sick. I brought some home. It was
Even during the COVID years.
I'm not shocked, James, that you brought some home. You know what I mean?
it's
You're
It's
not.
some
Oh, I just
good
saw
stuff,
the chat finally.
Well,
Thank you,
I
Matt.
do supply clamshells for the people to take some leftovers home, especially those people who are there at the end.
Like oysters? Or are you talking about clams? What? Clams?
Food restaurant, food to go boxes, the clamshell boxes.
Oh, I'm like, why clam? Like, do some oysters. They at least do
clams
something
for everybody
you.
that showed up late. There you go.
Just like what? I'm like, okay, sure. Like maybe.
Hold on, let
Maybe
me pull
we'll
you
go
out
next
some
year.
linguine and clams in a white wine reduction sauce.
Is that like the way people call it? I've never heard that.
It's what it's called. It's called a clamshell box because it's
Got
hinged
it.
at the back
Wow.
and it opens like a clamshell.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, my bad. Okay, so no clams.
No,
Get it straight.
No clams. Sorry,
not on the menu.
there was no seafood at all.
Okay.
It was good though. It was good. So since we're gonna get into all this, I am gonna go over the chat right now so that they can chime in
It's a
on
fungus.
all of our catching up on all these weeks we've missed. So we have Rick here. What is up, Rick? Appreciate
That's
you
the bestie.
stopping by, being here. He said he's so hard right now. I hope you stay that way. Sorry, Rob Fat Stack says sorry. I will try not to be sexy, but it's hard. Wink. Very nice. Very nice. Mike. Hi, Mike. Rest in peace, Lou Collar. Fuck cancer.
Mike, don't even talk. You're supposed to be on here. Don't even talk.
That's like a guy he's a singer of a punk band that I don't know the name of. But yeah, rest in peace to him. I'm sorry if that gets to you, Mike, but yeah, I've never heard of the band. So Sabrina sounds like she's not scared of a little diarrhea.
You got that right.
It's
Don't
all big talk until you're sitting on the
toilet.
porcelain
I have a stomach of
throne
steel. I'm
freaking
fine.
hours at a time.
Also, I
Doreen, what
tried
is
to
that?
not do Taco Bell. It's just too hard. I can't. That Mike.
There's too many good tacos out there for Taco Bell, right?
No, but that's the thing is I love tacos, so like I eat all of them.
Right,
So.
but I mean, there's real tacos, and then there's Taco Bell.
Yeah. Hey, you haven't had my taco, sir. You think you could? Okay.
No, I have not had your taco.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I know.
So
You
Tacos. I said tacos. What are you thinking? Just because I went silent at the end. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean,
normal.
Jesus,
we
go with
have
the flow
Mark
here, man.
as well. Says I eat Taco Bell so I can get the train out of the station.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Most people probably wouldn't even know after they had Taco Bell, except for the fact that they were saying that whatever this parasite is, it hits you like a week later. And so that's what it was.
What if you back to back
a week later? That's why.
No,
that's what they were
what
saying.
if you back to back some Taco Bell with Panda Express?
I imagine they fixed it by now. I think we're just being sensy, you know.
Well, no, yeah, they said that it was coming from Taylor Farms, and they're a supplier of iceberg lettuce.
It should be clarified before you get yourself into legal trouble. That was that claim that supplier hasn't been ruled out. The initial positive test that was resulted there turned out to be a false positive. So there is not an actual positive test linked to Taylor Farms, only that they continue to recall their lettuce. But it is sourced now to 4 different lettuce from 4 different states, and people from 41 different states have gotten it. Over like 11,000 people have gotten sick. So this is a legit thing. Yeah, it's not like just a joke that we're talking about. Like one guy got diarrhea, you know.
Well, no, but it's become a joke because it's like I said, it's all over TikTok. James knows, he's always on TikTok. It's like all over there, and people are like eating Taco Bell with extra lettuce, and like they're rolling up to the drive-through ordering the parasite combo and shit. It's hilarious.
That's crazy.
I love
people
it.
Trying to get out of work and stuff. Doreen, she is first Space Case. I think I already said hi, but hello again. Doreen says you're not old. She must be talking to me because we know that Sabrina is. So.
Well,
she's talking about me because we didn't realize how old you are. You're old.
Might talk about all of us. Even I get to be young.
No, I think she's just talking about me. Let's be real.
Although Batmite's younger at heart than I am.
This is true.
And probably could run circles.
Shrooms are not a vegetable.
But
it's a fungus or a drug.
Hey, it's true, but you know what? If it didn't walk the earth, it was a vegetable.
Christopher, what is up, Cohogs? Any new comics out there worth mentioning? Probably. Would I know? Yeah. Nope. Stay tuned to the end. Maybe Rob will have some to show you. Do get authentic Mex or Tex-Mex with a margarita. Look, all that is correct. I mean, yes, there are great taco places. All 3 of us, I think, live near areas that serve great tacos, but sometimes you just need the Taco Bell.
You need Taco Bell. I mean,
specific flavor. You know what you're going there for, and that's the craving.
It is what it is. Yeah, you're
just chase it with alcohol, I guess, to sterilize it, right?
But like now you're getting it. It's that late night hangover. It's that like I got the munchies.
No, I don't get that anymore because I'm a freaking responsible adult now.
I'm like somewhat responsible. You know what I mean?
When you get fully responsible.
So, been fully on my own forever.
That don't make you responsible.
Ish.
Just ish.
She's responsible for people who are less responsible than her.
The children are still alive. So, yeah, you get some credit there. You get a little bit of credit.
And they're very decent, humans, dude.
Yeah.
I also used to teach.
She's more responsible than the house full of people that live with her.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into our weeks now. Rob and I have been gone for a couple weeks, so we got some catching up to do. Sabrina's been a while, but it's all right. So, Rob, we'll start with you again. How have you been these last couple weeks?
Well, the short story is I was cooking. Mm-hmm. The longer story was I was cooking a lot. It's been everything has been leading up to last weekend was the build up to the barbecue. Took some time off from work, so I can run around and go pick up all the meat and stuff. And for those that don't know, I do this giant big cookout every year, and we cooked 3 briskets, 4 pork shoulders, like 20, close to 30 pounds of chicken, and then 15 pounds of sausage. Plus we had 2 dozen portobello mushrooms that we smoked. and we had all the beans and what. So that was all good. I was happy, good success. Lots of people showed up. Usually it's more of a few people show up, then if some leave and some come. It's over the period because we do it over like a 6-hour period, and so there tends to be more ebb and flow. This year was the first year where I had like this big onslaught early on, and then a lot of people stayed for a good chunk of it, and I had to go get extra chairs out of the shed and stuff for more capacity because we only had set up seating for like 45 people. I'm like, oh, well, that's going to be plenty. And then no, we had to go to bring out more, which
that's
is
a lot
fine.
of people. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we ended up probably having close to,
I mean,
just under 70 people
great.
total show up, but
oh geez, ew.
so but it made me feel bad because then it means when it's all that many people at once, then it's like it's difficult for me to move and circulate to all the different people spend time with, because people, as I was telling James, like I had to send him an apology, it was like we get the James and Robert know me from this aspect, then I got other people there that know me from this, but there's no crossover between the other groups, and so they do sit near each other and start talking to each other and get to do some of the stuff. I feel bad because I feel like I got to try to get to everybody and try to spend time with everybody and try to make.
Dude, you give him a lot of meat. He's fine. He loves meat. He just stuffs it in his mouth and he's good. Like,
right. Well, and he would have been fine too if Robert had been able to stay there, but Robert had to duck out because he had to let Taco Bell the day before, and it was catching up on him.
And you were like, you cannot be here with your Taco Bell eating diarrhea.
Well, I would have been fine, except I had 60 people and only 2 bathrooms. So
Oh my God, you're making it like really like I need to come next year for sure. A lot of people.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was all great. We ended up with minimal leftovers, which was good. And that's especially after I sent some home with my youngest who had driven down from Oregon, so it was nice to have them down as well.
Yeah.
So that was good. Yard got cleaned up. All the trash is gone now. All the cleanup is pretty much done at this point. Went back to work. Unfortunately, I had just before the break for that, I had to let some people go, and not by choice. And so now we're in those frantic, their last day is the end of this month, and I have to frantically scramble at work to try to figure out how do we do all the work we used to do with half the people. And so it's going to be crazy coming up next couple of months, but and I picked up some good books during all this time too. I mean, I didn't even get that. See, it was a good thing that James came to the barbecue because James was supposed to come to to Stockton Con with me, and he didn't even show up there. He's like, oh, I can't spend the money. Now, in reality, I understood his reasoning was super sound. It made a lot of sense to me. I would have done it too if I were him.
Oh my God, 500. Ew.
Oh,
Jesus, that's a lot of people. Ooh, anxiety. Stop.
They better RSVP.
500.
But so Stockton Con was.
Meat.
I know. But Stockton Con was not what I was hoping for this year.
It was small.
No. I mean, it had lots of tables, lots of booths, and there was lots of people selling comics, but there was like other cons that were going on too. So a couple of vendors that I normally deal with weren't there, and those that were there that I know or know me, they had only part of their stuff there. Some of their stuff was elsewhere. And so it seemed like Stockton Con, everybody decided was going to be built for families, family focused, and with kids. So there was just boxes and boxes of $1 and $2 comics everywhere, which is great if that's what you want. If you go to the con though, like I did, with cash in hand and extra books to trade, potentially looking for a big book, it was not the right con. So, yeah. But that's okay. I found what I was looking for elsewhere.
There you go. No one showed up to SDCC other than JD for a day. Yeah, Doreen,
Right,
that
but
ain't
you're
happening.
welcome.
SDCC is just not happening for me. That's not worth it.
I'll never go.
Yeah, no.
That's
But
a lot of people, so I
that's
don't
good
know.
that you get to go and enjoy it. But yeah, not for me. Not for
I'm
me.
glad that you
It looks
and
fun.
JD were there representing
Yes.
because yeah.
They looked great. Like amazing.
Got to see some cool ass stuff, but yeah, I don't know. That's a little too expensive, and yeah, I mean, I don't mind crowds at like WonderCon and stuff, but that's supposed to be like that's different. I don't know that I don't know that I'm ready for all that, to be honest. So
It's too much.
WonderCon
I
isn't
wouldn't enjoy
even
myself, I don't think.
close to San Diego Comic-Con.
that's what I'm
as
saying.
far as
I'm
crowd
not
goes.
I'm not ready for that. I can. So Sabrina, how you been?
Good.
However long since we've seen you, what's going on?
Yeah. Let's not go over everything. But yeah, no, I'm good. I left, my pretty big, beautiful paying job, but it wasn't beautiful. Actually, it was ugly. I'm kind of just been coasting, but I did land something, decent. I'm now back at starting to grow and build a company, which I didn't want to do for someone else. So, in that weird situation right now where I'm deciding, how to put up boundaries and stuff work-wise. So that's been fun. Because I hate that. So we'll see. But I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about doing my own thing, eventually building up my own business. So I'm kind of taking advantage of learning certain things that I'm getting to do there. I'm doing a whole new scope of work, almost about like 50% of it. So big opportunity, obviously. It's just I'm definitely not getting paid anywhere near my worth, which is they understand and they know, so they want to get me there. But we'll see. I don't know if I want to get tied up in that kind of thing again. Like I said, I did the startup.
What up?
So we'll see. But yeah, that's work. So blah, we won't get into it. And then, on the person, I've still been reading a lot of books. I recommend books all the time. So I'm picking up new cool shit, usually indie, obviously.
Did you see that Operation Iron Casket?
No, so I haven't been this week. So if it's this week, I'm behind.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? No, I must have missed out. I'll see if you're to show it. No, I've been. There's been a lot of great stuff coming out, so I have been selective because pay cut, so I don't make as much, But I do still grab quite a bit of reads, so I'll have a few even tonight. Because I do like to do a lot of those. That's basically all I'm doing on social media is just read stuff and some figs. I've been into the figs, so that's been fun. But I have been doing something new with the boys, so they definitely post some more content here and there. But we do like a little comic book hour thing here on the weekends. So they've been reading a lot, and we do like a random dollar bin swap and little things like that. So that's been fun. I don't always have time to post their stuff, so I'm gonna try to do better on that. But they've been posting all kinds of cool stuff, so it'll be cool to see the maybe more Black Sheeps do that. But I want to try to get them more into the community, get some of the youth into it because they read all the time. So I've just been hanging out, I guess, with the fam more. And then I try to catch you guys quite often, so I'll try to hop on, and then I do hop on a couple other people's channels, do my thing. So just been hanging, just doing the same thing, drinking lots of coffee and surviving. Surviving.
Very nice. Glenn says, James, are you going to show the 40 Spidey trailers tonight? LOL, it's a little too much at this point. We're all going to see it enough already. So
I pick one and watch it.
Let's give you guys a preview of what's to come tonight. No, we are not doing the Spider-Man trailer. I have tickets for next Thursday, which is my birthday, so I will be seeing the movie on my birthday, which is pretty cool. Very excited for the movie, but no, I don't need to see any further trailers. But we do have, since we missed 2 weeks and there's been a lot of stuff being announced, we do have a lot of trailers coming up, whether it be video game stuff or movies and all that. So lots to go over there. But Spidey, no. But thank you, Glenn.
We're gonna see it the day after you. That's kind of cool.
Nice.
And of course, you're in August, baby. Okay.
July 30.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's my first time ever being on the low grades because they never let me before.
Comic community notes lit it.
That was because Robert had a sign up that said "No chicks allowed."
That is true.
I feel like James is always the hater. Robert would send me the link and he'd be like, "Ew, you're here." Like, hi, James. How are you?
Hi. I sent the link today.
They did that to me too when I first started coming on here, but now look.
That's true.
Yeah, it didn't work on you. Yeah.
I know, Gwen. I know. So as for me, let's see. I have been watching some TV, some movies. I've been chilling at home with the kids a lot. I have also been playing a lot of Magic with the Unfuckables, as we call them. Sabrina, if you are not aware, I have a group that I play with. These guys, meaning Rob and Robert, have deemed our group the Unfuckables, and so whenever I mention them, that's my Magic group. And
Little do they know, people are digging Magic right now. It's trending. So
I've tried. It's
I'm just saying I would name them the Fuckables, but let them do their thing. Let them feel
They're
better.
the nerds of nerds.
Yeah. But
They're
it's
the
been
nerds.
it's
I
been a lot of
now
fun.
too.
It's been fun, especially with the Marvel stuff. But
I'm glad that the young generation is learning the games of the old, because I mean I played that in the early '90s. So
hey, Tony's still got some of that old stuff, and he's got the new though. But
yeah, no, that's been fun. And then so the barbecue, yes.
But so you play? You're an expert.
I used to play in the '90s.
No, this one,
yeah.
James.
Oh, that guy. Oh yeah, he's hardcore.
What?
Yeah, he's thinking about taking down all these books he has up. He's talking about taking them down and displaying different Magic the Gathering cards pretty soon.
You should.
I've gotten into it, and I have gotten bit by the bug hardcore.
He gets dressed up and everything to go.
Probably
play.
No way.
He does.
I'm jelly.
I have 8 different. I have 8 commander decks now at this point. That's not including any bulk that I have, and I basically am playing it all the time because I'll have my friends come over on Tuesdays. I got my wife into it, so her and I will play it usually one day throughout the week, because it's kind of hard, because as soon as we start to play, the baby wants to be involved, and he can't be grabbing the cards and shit. So we do our best to play as much as we can. So then her and I play, and then I also will sit here and play by myself, and I'll have the 2 decks, because really if you're only playing once a week, you have to practice, because you have to see if the deck that you're playing is any good or not. And only playing once a week, you're never going to figure that out. So,
do you ChatGPT your deck, or you do your deck?
No, I just play.
Okay.
I mean, some of them I've
just checking
already
just
done.
Seeing how magic you really are,
Yeah, no, yeah.
I've built my own.
When I was in my 30s and we had the guys over to play cards, we were playing poker, man. I don't know what I was just saying.
Times have changed.
No, but so poker's fun, especially depending on what type. But James is, he's a child.
Look, for some reason this came up a while ago, and I told my wife, I said, the last time I went over to a friend's house and played poker, I won. So I'm kind of cool with leave, and I won some money. So I'm good with retiring on that.
You just walked away with a little something.
Huh?
It's like me betting on horses. I went on for 1 week. I bet on horses all across the country like crazy. I ended up winning $400, and I said, I know it's not that easy because I don't even know what I'm doing. I quit, and I haven't bet on the horses since.
There you go. Yeah, I use sticky cards when playing by oneself. Yeah,
that's why he uses the protection.
You're welcome.
He puts his cards in condoms.
Oh man. But yeah, so other than that, the barbecue, we had a baseball game in the morning, then headed over there to the barbecue, and I got to see Rob and his wife for a bit, and then they had to take off. So then I met Rob's awesome neighbors and talked to them for a while, and then watched some of the World Cup, which was the 3rd place game. That was fun. I got stuck watching that because it was pretty exciting. But yeah, I didn't post it, but yeah, I did take a picture of my plate. I will say, if you ever get lucky enough to be invited, you gotta go. I will say yes, it was definitely busier. My instant I knew it was busy because this time when I walked in, the first thing I did was where am I gonna sit? Everything was full, and I was like, oh man, I need to
the layout. Come on,
I need to I need to look and see where the hell I'm gonna sit. So
you need space. Yeah,
it was packed. But that's a good thing. That's a good turnout. That's awesome.
So
No,
when
I
you go
love
to
that.
park,
Like,
when you go
people
to
are
park
awesome and stuff. It's like, and the more, it's like more, yay, but it's just a lot of people is like, especially when you don't know them.
Yeah.
That's like awkward.
But if we'll be there, then you got us at least.
Yeah. No, you're totally worth that. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, you guys are the reason we would go. For us, this has been a hard year. But yeah, no, we would definitely go out there for y'all. For sure. And I haven't even been out that way for my family. So
my dad is jumping in here. What's up? And he says, "Thank you, Rob, for the great barbecue sample. James gave me a bite or two."
Nice. Would you give
if your daddy shows up,
he was going to, but they were in Miami that weekend, or that weekend. So
yeah,
we were in Miami too. Yeah.
But I will say a couple things to talk about Rob's cooking here. Now, number one, it's a great event as far as the hosting wise. It's awesome. You sit down, you got canopy cover, you're cool, everything's good.
It was the best weather we could have ever wanted. It was only
great.
The high was 76.
Yeah,
and
Shut
it was
up! I do not want to. It's 121 the week on that weekend here.
It was 76 degrees was the high that day. It was beautiful.
Disgusting.
With a slight breeze.
Disgusting.
It was beautiful. Could have done better.
And as far as the food goes, the food is always great. And I would attest to this by saying, I probably said it last year and I'll probably say it every year. Linguiça, number one, that's always delicious. The chicken is so good. It is not dry. And then the brisket, which, again, having Rob's brisket is the first time that I personally have ever had what I will call real brisket, because I had tried it other places before, and it's like, maybe not dry necessarily, but I didn't get the appeal of brisket and why people just love it and everyone goes crazy for brisket and they want brisket sandwiches and brisket that, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, I don't get it.
Brisket on a sandwich, though.
But when you have Rob's brisket, then you understand like why people love brisket, because he prepares it perfectly. It is so tender. It is just awesome. And two things. So number one, that's my take on it. But one, even the next day when you microwave it, it's still better. Is brisket. Tender.
The brisket is better the next day. I mean, when you go to a Texas restaurant, a barbecue restaurant, it's a 3-day cook. So it's like 1 day of it sitting and just sitting in the seasoning itself, then almost a full day of cooking, and then resting for like 16 hours before you serve it, because those flavors continue to mingle and stuff. I have to do a compressed cook for this event. I don't get even for my own normal. If I cook just one brisket myself, it usually will dry marinade for at least a day. For this event, I don't have the fridge space to keep it that way, so I only get to put the seasoning on it for about 2 to 3 hours ahead of time, and then you smoke it. But then it sits in the chambers to rest for at least 6 hours before we cut into the first one. And then by the time you get to that second and third brisket, we're close to resting for close to 8 hours. So yeah, it gets amazing. But the next day, I always love day old brisket better than the day of brisket, because those flavors have more time to just continue to marinate and go throughout.
Yeah, no, it is freaking awesome. And then I didn't want to.
Did you have any pulled pork?
I did. That was also good, but like I feel like I've had, no offense to the pulled pork, I've had pulled pork, so it's like it's still good, but for me the brisket is always the highlight.
That's totally fair. Totally fair.
So I take the food home. Rob gives me the clamshell to-go box, and I
not clams though, guys. Don't even ask.
I take it home. And to be clear, because we're that kind of people here, it was a compostable material clamshell. Just like all the plates you had were compostable paper plates. All the utensils were cornstarch plastic stuff, including, James, I don't know if you know this, all those tablecloths also compostable cornstarch.
Okay, Earth Girly. Okay, I'm with it.
We're trying to be as even though we have an event with all these things, the only thing there, the only plastic stuff that gets tossed that isn't are the drink cups, but we
I'll just take
recycle,
meat.
but we recycle all those. So
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Shout out to the AI viewers on stream.
Green girly.
hey, I'm with you. I take the beef over pork any day, but sorry, but this is the level that we go to here. So you had 3 chafing dishes. Chafing dish 1 had the pulled pork and linguiça, all the pork together. Then you had beef and chicken in one, and then you had your portobello mushrooms and the vegetarian brown sugar beans, bourbon beans there. So you had a chafing dish that was just the vegetarian dishes, one that was anything, and then one that was the pork. So people who couldn't eat pork were separated from that and everything else. That's what we do. The smoker that the beef was on has never had pork on it, ever. I keep it separate and anything else for people. I mean, it's
keep it kosher. Yeah,
it's the level of detail that we go to.
Okay, Rob.
Yeah,
smooth motherfucker.
Also, tip for all of you: if you go, there will be a thing of barbecue sauce that says hot. It actually really is hot. I want that to be.
Ooh, I love that.
It's hot. It's spicy. Yeah.
What's it called, James?
It's hot. It's just.
What's it called?
Hot fucking barbecue sauce. That's all I know.
No, that's not what it's called. I mean, well, it says hot, but what the label says.
Oh, I didn't even read that shit.
The label says, it's the nearly famous FYR, and in parentheses because it's the fire sauce FYR, but FYR stands for fuck you, Rob.
Okay. Yeah, it's good though.
I love spicy stuff. Love it.
So I take the food home and I have my wife try it. She didn't get to go this year because she was watching the kids. So I had her try it. She tries it, and I'm like, how is it? And my wife's very quiet. She, she's the type that's just like, it's good, right? Everything's just good. She tries something, it's good. And her good means like, it could be really fucking good, but the best you're going to get is probably like, it's good. So I'm like, how is it? She's like, it's good. It's so tender. It's like the chicken's just falling off the bone almost, and the brisket's just so tender and just falling apart. And I'm like, I've never heard her talk about anything I've ever made like that.
I'm glad that the chicken was tender enough to fall off the bones.
Since
it was boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
The example was just being that it was like that tender that it just.
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
And I was just like, no fucking way. She's over here just. And so then I got a little salty about that. I ain't gonna lie. And I was like, okay, whatever, fucking whatever. Okay, so delicious, better than anything I've ever made, which it is. But yeah, it's great, man. It's great. So till next year, and again. Sure, for some of you, yes, it is quite the trek. For me, it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So for others, I understand it's a journey, but I'm telling you, it's a good time. It's worth it. I mean, I'm there. Like, come on now. That's worth the price of admission alone, And
but don't be discouraged that he's there. There's so many people, it sounds like. So you might not even see him. Just saying.
And there's root beer on tap.
Yeah. So don't let him being there be like a reason you don't go.
It's fun, yeah. And then if you guys go, bring your magic. We'll have a table of magic.
Are you guys prepared for like a lot of people to go? Because if I go,
Yeah. Well, don't worry about it. There's a whole table at the end. I don't know if you saw the table that was underneath the canopy. That's like my wife and her friends that travel from her gaming friends. Some of them traveled from Washington, Oregon, and Southern California. They all travel.
Oh, wow.
That they play online together. But then they were over there.
So she's gaming online, like gaming.
Yeah.
Because I'm on there all the time.
She just plays one game.
Oh.
Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO.
Okay. Yeah, I have that.
So she plays that. These are all her friends from her guild and her raids and whatnot. But then but then they were all at that table. They all had the board games and stuff out. Yeah. They were all playing tabletop gaming over there under that table. Yeah. So
it's fun. Glenn, 4-hour flight is, to be honest, that sounds like nothing. definitely
Well,
worth
yeah,
it.
flight. I mean, flight for us is like James. It's like
yeah.
an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah,
But
it's worth it.
flying 5 people down, I don't know.
As long as you RSVP and let him know how many people are coming, he can be prepared for it.
Exactly.
Well, you know, we will be seeing you guys.
I think that is about it for my week, other than the usual BS with work and yada yada yada. Other than that, let me see. A couple weeks ago, unfortunately, Sam Neill passed away. Also a fuck cancer situation. Dr. Grant himself from Jurassic Park. That one got me. Still does. That one was. I would have loved Jurassic Park. For those who don't know, is like a top 5 movie of all time for me, and I watch it all the time. And I've never been able to meet anybody from that movie. He definitely would have been one that would have been pretty fucking amazing to have met at some point in my life. But unfortunately, I won't have that chance. But yeah, that one was a bummer. So rest in peace to Sam Neill.
Yeah, we're big Jurassic Park lovers too. I loved him.
That one was rough. All right, well, I guess I'm just looking at my phone real quick, making sure I'm not missing any stories. But yeah, all right. So it is now time to jump into some loved that guy. I agree. Let's go ahead and jump into some fun stuff here. Let's see. It says movies first, so we're gonna talk about some movies since I just talked about Jurassic Park.
There was a movie that came out.
Yeah, there are some movies that have come out. Boom. Movies. Rob, you want to start us off? You got a movie you want to talk about?
Well, I went the Monday following the barbecue, because the barbecue was opening weekend for the Odyssey. We were basically doing a big Odyssey party. I don't know if you knew that, James, but apparently.
Pre-gaming, right? That was the pre-gaming.
Exactly. That and it was a giant FIFA party too. Yeah, apparently. It was interesting that England and France had used up all the soccer points allowed for the weekend, and left poor Argentina and Spain to try to figure it out. Anyways, the Odyssey came out, nice 3-hour epic, 70 millimeter IMAX, which of course, for those people who don't know, like there's only like a handful of theaters that can even play it. There hasn't been an IMAX projector made in like 20-30 years. And so they're like kind of retro converting things to be able to do this type of stuff. But apparently it looks fabulous in 70 millimeter. It looks fabulous even in the 35 millimeter IMAX. I, being the cheap bastard that I often am, chose just to see it in the standard movie format, and it still looked amazing. And that was fine for me. Obviously I read the story as a young kid. I've watched various different versions of the movies over time. So I enjoyed it. It did not, for a 3-hour movie, it did not seem like, how like movies these days have gotten so short and whittled down and for a long time in order to try to get that extra showing or two in during a theater day, that once you get to about 100 minutes to 120 minutes, your internal chronometer starts to say like this movie should be wrapping up or it should be done by now, shouldn't it? So at the once we get to that 180-minute mark, usually by then you're going like, my God, this thing's still going. Did not feel that way on this one. Matter of fact, when it got done, I was like, really? That was 3 hours? It had a good pace to it. It kept it going. But it was one weird. I got home and I was trying to explain to my wife. I said, I don't know. I liked it. I enjoyed it. At the same time, there's just something intangible about it that's difficult to describe about how I feel about the movie. So from that aspect, I mean, I'd rate it positively, and I think it's worth seeing. But I'm not going to sit there and like go like, "Oh my God, this movie is so incredibly amazing." If it was good. Funny aspects to it was interesting to see all the hullabaloo that people had about Elliot Page in casting in this movie, only for Elliot Page to start the movie off on a beach with a wooden horse all by themselves, say hi, and then 30 seconds later have a spear through their chest. Spoilers. But so I mean, there's more to their performance throughout the thing, but I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, that was like, it's like, oh, all right, well, I guess MAGA hats, I guess that was worth complaining about, wasn't it? But it's a good movie we're seeing. Check it out, but you don't have it's okay. It's not gonna feel super long. What did feel long was the 33 freaking minutes of goddamn trailers and commercials.
Yeah,
these theaters are now putting in front. I thought back in the day when it was like 12 to 15 minutes, it was a lot. But now it's like religiously 25 to 35 minutes of commercials and everything else there. And I'm like, it's negated the whole purpose of my being able to just show up just as the movie is supposed to be starting to my reserved seat. No, I'm still sitting there. My popcorn and drink are still almost done before the freaking movie even starts.
I always bring extra snacks for that reason. I don't know, but I like trailers.
Sometimes I do,
but I'll bring Taco Bell in there sometimes.
There you go.
Extra
It wasn't
lettuce.
really, make for an interesting trip to theater. There wasn't really anything that stood out. I mean, I guess there was a new there was a horror movie that had a trailer debut during it that a lot of people are talking about. But other than that, I mean, I don't remember there being anything too like earth-shattering exciting during the trailers.
Yeah.
Okay. So just because we've been gone for a couple of weeks and we have a lot of movie news and a lot of trailers, and I personally want to watch it all. So I'm going to kind of break this all up. So that was one movie. We're going to go ahead and jump into one trailer, and then we'll keep going and just kind of pivot back and forth here. So I'm going to assume that the movie that Rob just mentioned, so great segue here, because I have another friend who watched the Odyssey and mentioned that they saw this trailer, and I thought, don't tell me about it.
Oh, the other mommy or something like that.
Yeah, that's the one. He was like, okay,
now I remember what it is. Yeah.
Yep. So I have that one ready here. I've heard about it as well. Haven't watched
Prepared
it yet.
to be monetized.
So let's do this. Horror movie with Jessica Chastain.
I thought I'd come home and eat with you. Where's Dad?
He fell asleep in the office. I'll go get him.
Let him sleep. He needs his rest. Cookie dough ice cream for lunch. What kind of mother would I be? How about scrambled eggs?
I had that for breakfast.
That's right, I forgot. How about pasta? Your favorite. Do you want to know something silly?
Yes.
Sometimes I think about when you and I were one person. Do you remember that?
So I was a baby in your tummy?
Do you remember where you were before that?
No.
You were in my heart. Can I go into your heart?
You said you wouldn't leave my room.
You seemed lonely.
Whoa. What were you cooking? Bella? You need a grown-up to help keep them. Somebody was in the house. She looked like you.
What?
You don't have to be scared, Mommy. She's nice. Sometimes she's there, sometimes she's not. Is it really you? Are you tricking me?
What? Bella. Hey. It's me. I'm Mom.
Goddamn. Hell yeah.
It's
Hell.
good.
Even I'd seen it, and still you get a little jump with that underneath the
Oh,
table.
dude. That was what. So when I saw it trending, people were like, I don't know the last time I saw a horror movie trailer that made me jump. You know, a
Right.
movie, yes, but like a trailer, something doesn't always work. That was good, man. That looked
Yeah, but she's really good because like her eyes and I mean, it's gonna be good.
I already knew it was a horror movie when the pasta went into the water and it hadn't even started boiling yet. I was already like, damn, this is it. I get it. Taco Bell is kicking in.
In other words, what he's saying is that trailer was the shits.
Yeah, for sure. Glad you liked it, Glenn. Yeah, no, that one was good. Okay. What else you watch, Rob? Anything other than
that was it in the last. Because before that, I did go to the theater a couple weeks prior to that. I can't remember what had just come out. Maybe was there something between Supergirl and Odyssey? I don't remember. I know I'm going to the movie theater coming up this Sunday, but that was. I mean, other than that, I've been watching TV, and we're not talking about TV right now. So,
I mean, you can.
Wow. Hey, we had new episodes of stuff come out. Obviously, I've been catching up. I'm up to speed on X-Men 97. Which
Shit.
I'm not as I'm not an X-Men guy, so I'm not all about the X-Men 97 lifestyle that everybody else is.
Yeah,
I don't even know like a lot of the lore and
It wasn't
stuff.
your time, bro.
So sometimes it's good because I can watch things and they can change stuff for the show that may or may not be. I don't know if it's comic book accurate or not. But I did like there were a couple of little things that were teased in it that I picked up on that I thought were cool. I liked one of a couple. There was a pan of like the night sky, and out of the stars you could see it formed the Watcher in the background, like up in the sky, made out of stars, which was cool, as we'd seen in the comics several times like that. And the other was while Apocalypse was changing form to his mech form or whatever that he is, was noticing, are these Celestials stuff? Because it was all very Jack Kirby Celestials stuff that was going on there. So I thought that was kind of cool. But so watch that. Last night I also watched the debut of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Thought that was somewhat interesting. They did their own timey-wimey stuff, including dropping a Doctor Who reference inside of it. And I did not get to watch, though it's on my queue list. I wanted to watch the first episode of Stewart Fails to Save the Universe. But unfortunately, for some reason, although it dropped yesterday on HBO Max, I have HBO Max on Roku TV, and for some reason it wasn't showing up, even though it was supposed to debut at the same time. So I think I have to check to see if it's there today, and I can watch the first episode of that. But
okay,
yeah,
very nice. All right, let me
still
we'll talk
Slab
news real quick. So one of the very exciting things for the horror fans, while we have gotten what I would say are recent additions to your classic franchises like Halloween, Scream, I'd even throw in Texas Chainsaw Massacre because they had that Netflix one within the last like 5 years or so. There's a couple that have been very absent from this, and that's Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. It's been a long time since we got that Nightmare on Elm Street reboot, and Friday the 13th, both for reasons having to do with ownership and rights to the movies and yada yada, but both are making their way back because Friday the 13th, we have the basically the show about Camp Crystal Lake coming out soon. And then last week or so, like a week and a half ago, Paramount closed the deal to get the rights to adapt an original screenplay for Nightmare on Elm Street, which is very exciting. Robert, our boy, Nightmare on Elm Street's his favorite. That's his favorite, or franchise, Freddy and all that. That's his number one. And I do like them. They are not my favorite, but I do really, really like them. No denying.
I love the character. I think the character was created very well.
I agree. I agree with that. So yeah, very very excited. I mean, obviously that means we're still a ways off from an actual movie.
Yeah,
but, you know, it's at least some good news that, you know, they'll be bringing that back at some point. So that is pretty cool. Now, with that said, let's keep on with the horror vibes here, and we're gonna do another trailer. As some of you know on here already, I say all the time that I don't watch too many trailers of the same movie. Sometimes I make exceptions if I feel like I need to know more about this movie, and this is one of them. Resident Evil, the new Zach Krager adaptation. This is one that I showed off the teaser a while ago. Now they have a new official trailer for it, and I do want to watch this because I personally I feel like I need to know more about it. Now, this will probably be where I end it as far as like more trailers. I'll do this one and then I'll stop. But if you want to know nothing else about Resident Evil, then this would be your time to tune out. I'm not going to play it, but also, I don't know if you can see on the right here, but they did announce the Ebenezer with Johnny Depp. That's out there. All right, Resident Evil trailer.
Hey, man, I gotta be 7. Do you know where I can take this? Excuse me, oh my God. Anybody order a kidney or liver or whatever this is? Anybody? It seems like it's kind of important.
Hey, you got time for another run?
No, I'm wrapped up for the...
It's outside the zone, so it pays double.
I could do that. Sweetheart, I'm sorry, the signal sucks here. Can you hear me?
I'm gonna stay with Katie for a bit, I think.
Michelle, please do not go stay with freaking Katie.
I also hurt my feelings that you don't even care enough to come home and have this conversation.
Seriously, I'm working. This could be some 8-year-old boy's heart or someone's mom's brain. Hello? There's an emergency here. I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Hi, you've reached Michelle. Leave a message.
Hey, baby, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier. Some things have happened, and I can't get a hold of police. Bullets. Could you just call me back on this number, please? I love you.
I don't think we've seen this game.
Not this engine.
Everything that has happened in this town transpired in a matter of hours. You've got no idea what you've got there in your hands.
Yeah, where was it going again?
Raccoon City General.
Hey, no sweat.
Oh, that's too
So
much.
we've
That's
seen
the one I
a
had
trailer
seen.
for this.
I'm
but
glad you
not
didn't
this
show a
one.
new one because I don't like watching too many of the same movie. But that's the one I watched, so that was good.
Okay. Yeah. So Rob, the one we saw was like a minute, and it was more focusing on that segment of him in the house. And then now this is like the
An
official
expanded version. Got it.
Yeah, and then that'll
These-
definitely be
This is
the
the
last
official
one that I watched.
There's nothing being more annoying than when you know, I know that there's certain things like when you have there's a personality type that some people have, myself included at times, where you feel the need to correct things when they're not accurate. And I just couldn't help the whole time he's looking for bullets for a shotgun. They're called shells. They're not bullets. Shotguns don't have bullets. They have slugs. They have shot. Collectively, they're called shells. Just saying.
You're right.
Sorry, I had to get that out. It was bugging me. I had to express that.
There you go.
I feel better now. I feel better now.
That's funny. I'm sorry that we've traumatized you tonight. All right. So, anything else, Rob, that you caught up on and watched?
I think that's enough. I mean, I was watching some other stuff that's nothing that's worth talking about necessarily. I mean, I'm done watching Euphoria. I watched all.
Oh my God, I love Euphoria. Yes.
I thought the final episode was phenomenal, especially.
Dude, it was amazing.
I thought it wrapped
Every
up
episode
awesome.
is amazing.
No, I get it. It was definitely
I'm
much.
obsessed.
Although season 3, I'm not over. Generally, season 3, I wasn't as much of a fan of as the first 2 seasons. But I get it. They're wrapping it up. They're moving along and everything else. And there were some other.
Well, sometimes it becomes a little bit like antic-y, but honestly, the show is brilliant. The characters are brilliant. I'm all about it. Like, I love it. And I loved all the OnlyFans TikTok, like all the modern, like it was crazy. I loved it. Loved it.
Good stuff there.
Yeah.
I know,
James.
And I love watching this, like I just get to sit back and I know nobody had on their bingo card Sabrina and
Rob watched Euphoria.
Geeking out over Euphoria, that was that's awesome.
Hey, I will freely admit, I went into it for one.
I
went into it for one thing, and ended up enjoying it for something else.
Yeah, I heard you.
And I probably was doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So, so
yeah. Steven, what is going on? Yeah, I mean, Zach Krager's been pretty open about how, it's gonna be tied into the universe and how it more relates to Resident Evil in general is more so like the game, and how it, when it pans onto the shotgun and when he's looking for the shells and all that, like that's like game material, just put into the movie, and that's more his idea. I heard him say that it's basically what he made a movie about what would he do if he ended up in the Resident Evil universe kind of thing. Like, how would he react? A normal person that's not freaking Leon or whatever, not like a soldier.
On the VR. Have you played it like on the VR?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's VR.
Well, I don't either, but like on somebody else's, I tried it, and like this movie reminds of that. So I'm like, it definitely is off the gameplay because it's similar to that feel, because they have a lot of that built into the VR, like for Resident Evil.
I gotcha. Nice. All right, Sabrina, you're up. What's on your recent movies, TV watch list?
I watch everything, and y'all don't want to hear about all the things I've been watching, but I loved and got super emotional over The Long Walk. I was wanting to watch that forever. I do love Stephen King, so anything him I'm watching.
Oh, I just watched that. I just watched that.
Oh my God. Like, I could cry right now. Dude, like, that was crazy. I loved it.
That reaction, but okay.
Really? Oh, I got so into dude, I was like in it. I was in it. But also, like, I was watching it alone. I was pretty stoned. But yeah, it was a whole thing. I loved it. But I loved the book. That was one of my favorite books. So, but that, and then we did see Backrooms in the theaters for Father's Day. We don't go to the theater too much, but we did see that one. That was cool for jump scares. I like jump scares, so. But I've also played the game, so it was like bringing me back to that too, and like. I love scary stuff because I get very scared, and people usually enjoy watching or hearing me do the scary stuff because it's like I'm very in it. Like, I love it. And so when I'm playing Backrooms, I don't even know if Rick's still watching. He'll play a lot with me, and he'll die, and I'm alone with all these creatures and stuff, like in this empty room, empty pool. Anyways, if you haven't played the game, it's a cheap game. Play it, but the movie was good. So, and there's a lot of I can't speak, folklore around that as well. People deep dive, and I mean, there's a whole world of that. I didn't do all that. I just played the game and then saw the movie. So, but that was good. Otherwise, just, TV and stuff. I've been catching up on 90 Day Fiance. I don't know. Euphoria I caught up on. I did finish my Vikings. I was super into that for a minute. And there's all kinds of shows off of that because I love Viking men. But like, I'm over that for a little bit. So, yeah. House of Dragons.
Oh yeah. I heard this season's pretty good on that. So
Yeah.
I'm not there yet, but okay.
Did you watch Game of Thrones? Or you not? No, you're not allowed.
I'm still. I like to say I'm still recovering from the Red Wedding, and that's where I have still left off at. Which I think honestly is the last time that you were here is when I had just watched that. So
wait, what?
I
didn't finish it.
No, I still. You're
not a finisher, okay?
I'm still at the Red
I don't like
Wedding.
that. I don't like that.
I need to get back.
I haven't finished Game of Thrones either. I'm like,
what?
I started watching it, and then I got caught up to all the seasons, and I had to wait for more, and then I got distracted by other stuff. I've just never gotten around to coming back.
I'm sorry, what you? Like, you guys both need to fix yourselves.
I know.
Gross.
I'll get back. I'll get back.
Okay, you guys really gotta. Yeah, no. And then now
The
you're
problem
like missing
is
the momentum, though.
So
like,
here's the thing: at the time, I wasn't subscribing to HBO because I knew that I could just buy it.
That's acceptable, James.
I could
you're
buy
not
it
acceptable. That's
after
acceptable.
when it came out. It was less than subscribing constantly.
No, I get that. Yeah. Sometimes we have to do that. Yeah.
5 came out and was shown, and everybody was kind of like, "Meh." And I was like, okay, well then why do I bother to buy it? I mean,
no, but it's an experience, you know what I mean? And also, like, I'm sorry, no offense, but like if you're watching it after it actually aired,
getting your
you really
nuts
can't
caught in a
live that
vice, but I'd rather not
experience,
experience that.
No, but you can't experience the same way as like when you had to wait every week for the episode to come out and then that happened.
Yeah.
And you also knew why it was happening. You're watching it later, like you're fine.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
Okay.
Like, you'll be fine.
Whatever.
I'll get back on it. Okay, so
like no, you need to. That's gross, James. He has a reason. He'll get to it, but you need to fix
my
yourself.
Unfuckables group. They're the ones who got me on it, and they're like very.
So maybe they're back to unfuckable. I was going towards their fuckable group, but now I don't know.
They're very.
You can redeem them though if you do come back on the show next week, and you've watched something, like just one episode.
All right.
Jeez.
Okay, so the Long Walk. I just watched that this past week too.
It was amazing. How are you not emotional, dude? Like they're. Oh,
I get why someone would be emotional. I think it just. I didn't have
abandonment issues though. So maybe
I get it. Like that is a moment. I understood. I think
it's
I
like
think when I was watching that, I was like, damn, yeah, that is like that's wild. But
you don't sit there thinking, well, I don't want to spoil it, but it's like you have that feeling the entire movie because you know what's happening.
Right.
You know what's supposed to happen, and everyone's like, it's okay. You ever seen The Giver?
Yeah.
Or read the book?
Read the book, yes.
So it gives that vibe, right? Where it's like, this is, like what you're supposed to do. This is the way, yada, yada. But then it's like, bam, like this is happening. That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That was an incredible movie. They did really well done. Really well
thought
done.
The acting was great. So the kid who, I've already forgot his name.
It doesn't even matter. I know exactly what you're talking about. And he was incredible, but you didn't think he was going to be at first, but he was incredible.
So I liked all of them. I did like the one who he was in Alien Romulus, the most recent. He's the robot, right? He was great. It was good. I also wanted to watch it because there's rumors of the main individual being casted in the potential X-Men movie. And I didn't know how I felt about that, but I watched the movie and I was like, okay.
No, he's really cool, but I didn't know he was going to be in anything. I don't even recognize him from anything else.
Well, he's also Philip Seymour Hoffman's child.
Okay.
So, yeah. So
he was incredible. He was incredible. I mean, even the small actors. The mom was great. Yeah. Lord, oh my God, that was great. Because in the beginning, you're just like, okay, lunatic. Because I don't know about you, but like, even though I read I was like, I knew it was supposed to happen, but I was with them the whole movie. So like, I didn't really think about it either. And then it's like, what? Yeah, I don't know. You got to watch it if you haven't watched it. Plus it's on Netflix. Everyone has Netflix.
Last 2 seasons were not good. They ran out of Martin's material. Oh, this is for Game of Thrones. It's all right. The last 2 seasons were not as good. Anyway, they ran out of.
Of course not. But you have to watch it. You just have to. It's just a thing.
Love Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Hopefully
that was incredible.
That's good. Okay. Okay.
But isn't it done, which pissed me off? It's short. It's just 2 seasons from what I understand. Or it's going to be like a while before it comes out, right? Like a big gap. It's something like that. And that's what pissed me off because that's an incredible show.
So, okay, I'm going to do another trailer here. Just because we're going to keep sticking with the vibe. We're going to do the Clayface trailer.
Again?
The same thing. The last thing that we saw was just a 30-second little thing.
Oh,
This is
God.
an actual 2-minute trailer. And then we will never see another trailer for this movie again, at least on this show. And then we'll have a discussion over whether we want to watch some Marvel trailers or not. Here we go. Oops. Clayface. Another horror kind of movie.
Show me. What do you want, Miss Hagen?
I want my life back.
I know you. You're famous.
It's a tragedy what they did to him.
Boo.
I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now. I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
What's happening to me?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
I have no idea who you are.
I dig it.
That looks really good.
I dig it. I love it. Your great coffee. I need more caffeine in my life.
Aw, thank you, Glenn. See, James, people like me.
Yeah.
Also, like, I love Clayface ever since the Harley Quinn animated series. Like, he's hilarious in there. So I love this dark version of him. Like, that looks really good.
No, I dig it. I'm gonna be very excited for that one. All right, so let's see. I said that there was gonna be a lot of trailers. We got 2 weeks to catch up on. I'm going to play, because I haven't watched it yet. They announced the Lanterns trailer, an actual trailer for this show. I feel like I need a reason to watch. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna watch it anyway.
You released the final trailer because there'd been previously.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. I feel like I just need more reason to watch this thing and really hopefully understand if this is gonna be any good or not. And then while I let this run, we can hold on, let me, catch up here. Uncle Griff, what up? I mean, it looks like a great movie. I agree. I think Clayface looked awesome. On the flip side, Glenn says, not for me. The horror trailer you showed at the beginning is more for me. Okay. Well, other mommy, that looks for you. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, I don't know that I care about Clayface personally. I'm just kinda like,
Did our stream get taken down? Is that what they're talking about? Us?
Yeah, and then he says, I don't know. Is it? It says you're live.
Did I finally get banned for showing trailers?
Oh, did you get in trouble? Dude, I got us in trouble because I was talking about motorboating live. So it almost, but then it let me. Well, it was
Due to copyright match, your stream was interrupted. Yeah. Your streams are interrupted when copyrighted content is detected. After copyrighted material is no longer being streamed, streams are automatically re-enabled, is the message I just got.
No shit.
Let's see if you guys are back on.
So good job there. Maybe you should maybe you've done enough damage for today, huh?
Let's go. That's the first. Now we've gotten the emails and notifications about like.
Yeah, I don't see you guys live right now.
Before, but never that. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're killing us here, Small. So I think you should stop.
Usually, I get us in trouble. See, James, you're worse than me.
I think I only showed like 3, but I think possibly what it was is
he says
is
back.
that
Okay,
some of them were like brand new. Maybe that's what
that's
what
right.
they
Y'all are
like.
live again.
Wow. All right, we're back, people. Sorry that I hit my limit for the day.
Yeah, it was it played partway through and then it stopped. And then
what did I just show?
It was showing Clayface.
Oh,
So it got partway through Clayface, and then there was a message that popped up.
Okay. I mean, Clayface, it did say, is a pretty damn new trailer, so I'm wondering if like that's part of it.
I don't know if it's the trailer or if it's the music that was playing with it too.
Maybe
both.
yeah,
or both. I mean, if you wanted to play it as a small window and you did your own commentary over it and stuff, then it's different, than it's transformative. But instead, what you're doing is you're just taking copyright material and you're playing it as the only thing that's going on. And so that's why it causes problems.
So next time, James, sing a song like Pink Pony Club or something while it's playing.
Okay.
Stream
so we can hear your beautiful angelic voice.
Stream was suspended for policy violations. What was interesting was it actually happened after we came out of the trailer. It looks like, and then it resumed after. So there's a delay.
So when I went back to James' face, then it was like, ooh.
So it played Clayface.
Finish the trailer.
It played the trailer in its entirety, and then it popped up shortly after we were all there talking for a moment and made it unavailable.
So it was like they slapped your hand. They were like, bad, James.
Pretty much. All right. Well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the trailer so far. I guess that's where we'll stop for today. I will tell you the only 2 as far as movie wise that I had left, you can now watch on your own time. Avengers Doomsday, which I probably wasn't going to show anyway, so I'm sure everybody has already watched that by now.
Yeah.
Very fucking excited for that, of course. I am excited. I think I did a post on the low grades, maybe, or tagged the low grades, did a collab thing. Very excited to see a serious Thor again. And, of course, very excited for Doom and where they're going to go with that route and how that all unfolds. X-Men wise.
They made Thor look good.
Yeah, I do love me some X-Men. So, of course, everything X-Men in there has me hyped. And, just very much so looking forward to that one. Yes, I agree, Glenn. Damn them and them copyright laws, man. So Avengers was one, and then the other one was Lanterns. What I was saying while our stream was down is that there's a new Lanterns official trailer, and I will be watching it apparently off stream now because I love the Lanterns as far as like the characters and comic wise and all that, but like the first couple of trailers just were not doing it for me, and I as much of a fan as I am, I needed another trailer to kind of hopefully get me excited for this show, because so far it just hasn't really been there. And so yeah, we'll see. I do agree, serious Thor is I mean, I did like Ragnarok, don't get me wrong, I really did like Ragnarok. The thing that they wheeled out after that, not so much. And then
no, he's gonna sing next time, so stay tuned. He's got a really beautiful voice, you guys.
Next week, maybe. I despise the fat, pathetic Thor for me.
Hey, fat Thor was cute. Stop. He was cute.
He redeemed himself at the very, very end there with once they started fighting and shit. But I do agree with that. I mean, yeah, it's nice to see but we're kind of back, right? And so yeah, I'm excited for that.
It's good to know even a god can let himself go.
Yeah, you're right. And
He was doing like Dabbot for a minute, y'all. Like, come on. He was like, just, doing his thing.
So let's see. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Lanterns, Avengers, and then whatever the hell else I'm sure gets announced. Now, as for me and what I have watched, X-Men 97 previously mentioned, but yes, X-Men 97 I enjoy the hell out of that. I'm telling you, I said it last time we were on, just some of the lines and the dialogue that gets said, those are some bars. I need to start writing them down so that I can remember them because they're just good. And then action-wise, they are not afraid to push some boundaries as far as some crazy shit happening in that show. And I really appreciate that. Again, every single time you get characters and their powers being showcased, which is another big thing that I love about this show. And yeah, man, I just really enjoy it. The Long Walk, I watched that as well. He cried way too much. The Screaming Goats are oh, fuck. Screaming Goats, funny enough, Glenn, I did a whole rant.
Dude, they were crazy.
I think even a review about that movie on my own channel. How like it was funny at first, and then it was just way too much, and I hated it. And if I'm not mistaken, Robert loved them. So
they reminded me of Mike, if anything. But yeah, no, that was like over. I'm like, okay.
What up? It just they overdid it at a certain point.
Yeah, it was just like, okay,
it was good. Funny. Now this is annoying. And then don't even get me started on Gore the God Butcher. I was such a huge fan of that. I did a yeah. Anyways, The Long Walk I watched. I really enjoyed that. Again, character-wise, acting-wise, those guys crushed it, man. And then okay, I do want to talk about this one a second. The Smashing Machine. Yeah. I'm a huge fanboy of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And I watched this movie. I knew what it was about. I'm a big like martial arts MMA fan, and I was very aware of who Mark Kerr and Mark Coleman were in regards to MMA, not necessarily like more the personal life. Emily Blunt also really love her. So
love her.
That seemed like it just, I was excited to check this movie out. This is one of those key movies that for me, I'm like, I liked it. I don't need to own it because I don't know that I will ever need to watch this movie again because it basically just covers Mark Kerr. He's a pioneer in MMA and UFC and or translating that over to like over here in the UFC and such. It's like it covers like 4 years of his life and him doing the UFC thing and the pride fighting, his drug issues, his marriage, all that kind of stuff. It just covers all that. And like, it's good. I enjoyed it. But again, I'm like, I don't need to watch this again though. Like now I know his story, both personal and professional. And so there's no real like replay value that I feel like I'm going to get from this movie. It was not so much focused on like the fighting part. You're not going to watch this and get like epic fight moments like a Creed, for example, like, or a Rocky or something like that. You're not going to get that from this. And so it's more so to tell the story. But once you know the story, do you need to watch it again? Not really. So I liked it. It is not going to be for everybody. Like if you don't give two shits about fighting or about seeing someone with a drug issue, like you're not going to care for this movie at all. And that's just how I feel. But yeah,
if you want to give more than two shits, just eat some Taco Bell.
Well, but you also like Fast and the Furious, so I'm like,
yeah, you have to take everything with a grain of salt with him.
Listen, people,
yeah, like horror-wise, it's got good taste, but then it's like he likes things like Fast and Furious, and he like is living in Modesto. It's like, okay,
I'm out.
Well, where you live, you can't really hold that against him, Miss Nevada.
I hear you on that.
So I love Christopher Nolan. I think he is top tier. One
Does
of
your
my
wife know that you covet men?
Favorite.
Have you met James?
one of my favorite things is when he drops a new movie and he starts to go viral, and all the things that he's done has gone viral, and I get the opportunity to repost multiple interviews where he is asked, and he is very clear about his favorite movies. Christopher Nolan, one of his favorite movies, if not his favorite movie, is Talladega Nights, and
Which
he
is
is
a
on
valid-
record with that.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
valid.
he has someone asked, I heard that one of your guilty pleasures is the Fast and Furious movies, and
I
he
saw
said,
you post it, but that's AI. You made it up. You made it up.
he
I don't buy it.
said, it is
I don't
not a guilty pleasure because I am not embarrassed by it. I love those movies, and I am
like
the goat,
whatever.
the fucking goat. Okay, love that man. Yes. So, anyways,
He's amazing, but his choice, obviously, in that sense, it's like I don't know. Either you made it up or he was on.
Good thing he made. It's a good thing he makes better pictures than he likes to watch.
Right. Well, and it's like those who can't do teach. So maybe it's like opposite in his case. Like just don't recommend anything to anybody, and we're good. Because like James over here is like wondering why we are hating on Fast and the Furious because of somebody's opinion. Like what?
We'll just take a poll. We could take a poll, informal poll right here.
Right.
All in favor of thinking that Fast and Furious are great movies, raise your hand.
Boom.
Opposed?
Okay, but can you at least say that like
Okay, 2-1,
after
we
like
win.
number 2, it's no longer good. Like at least say something.
I have
You
many
understand
times.
why all of them are good. I heard someone tell me that they went to space in
Yes.
one.
Number 9 is not good.
Okay,
Number
stop.
9 is not a good
Number
movie.
9, they went to space.
Okay,
How
but
interesting
you're
that!
like, oh, they're all amazing.
Didn't Jason number 9 also go to space?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but the thing
Jason
is
X.
like
Jason X went to
Jason
when it
X.
comes to horror,
10.
you
It was
can
10.
do whatever you
Okay.
want. You can't do any wrong. You really can't. It's always amazing. But like,
Oh, didn't Nolan also say that he stopped watching after Tokyo Drift?
thank you. I feel like they say something like that. I think he cuts it out of these videos he makes because like that's
I can post
wild.
that.
There's no way he's saying
Enough of
that
it.
all of them are
I'll
amazing.
give you a piece of movie news that ties into what we're about nerddom here.
Okay.
That is, we had Marvel Studio head Kevin Feige confirmed that a live action Miles Morales is officially destined for the MCU, but it will not debut until after the Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is done in 2027. So nothing imminent, but it is officially on their roadmap. That doesn't mean it's going to happen because there have been other things on the Marvel roadmap that haven't happened. But I'd be surprised if it didn't happen.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I mean, if they do it right, but then it's also like, I would feel better if it was more like he's involved in the universe. I don't know about necessarily like his own, just because you already have the animated. But then I guess at the same time, like DC does their animated, and then they have their live action. And,
so if they're saying it won't happen until after the Spider-Verse is released in June of 2027, right? So
include it, yeah.
When is Secret Wars?
I just mean like you can't really
Secret Wars isn't slated until December 2027. So you could introduce him if you're having Secret Wars movie of multi-universe stuff and you're rebranding and relaunching your Marvel universe for the foreseeable future. That would be the place I would say that if you're going to cameo him or anything, would be our first opportunity where he would make sense to appear. And
then you go back to the massive fumble, because I'm sure that I'm just gonna say that this is how it's gonna go down. Shameik Moore, who is the voice actor for that Miles, he's just too fucking creepy with the women, and probably ain't gonna become the live action version.
They have to get somebody young for the live action.
He is young.
Because no, young.
They like they have to be even younger.
You're gonna want somebody who's like, just maybe hasn't even 20 years old yet. Because you're gonna want somebody who.
Thank God for your dog, Glenn.
can not only play it for a while, but remember this character is still a teenager, right? So if anything, they need to pass for that, if not actually hire somebody who's only a teenager to start the role, then it can play that role for a while.
Yeah, which they usually do. Yeah, because they always start them younger. They're always younger on TV.
Yeah, because if you because if you found even if you found somebody who's 18 to play that role, right? By the time the movie comes out, they're already going to be 20.
Yeah.
And then you got to do the next movie. Now they're going to be 22. Before you know it, they're
people do wonders with makeup.
They're close. They're close to James's age, trying to play a high schooler. And it's like 90210 all over.
Can you imagine with like his little backpack? Hey, that's a good show.
Oh my god!
I'm just saying, it was old people playing beyond their years.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. James, I mean, he looks a little old for his age. I don't know if it would work for him. But yeah, there's
bullshit.
Definitely. I just gotta get it for your birthday,
So I think that's kind of everything I kind of watched. I've been rewatching the Spider-Man movies, just anticipating the new Spider-Man movie. So other than that, one of the other things that I wanted to mention was, this will segue us into video games.
I'll be watching this Sunday at the theater the anniversary showing of The Fifth Element.
Oh shit, let's go!
Oh, that's dope.
I'm happy for you.
I'm excited to see it on big screen again.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, and it's the perfect type of movie for that because that's gonna be great. Yeah.
So God of War video game now turned into live action series on Prime. And we talked a little while ago about how Ryan Hurst, Opie from Sons of Anarchy, and then he was also in Walking Dead.
You said Opie, and I was thinking the Andy Griffith Show. Damn, I'm old.
Oh no, I automatically pictured him. He's such a beautiful man.
So he was cast as Kratos. I personally liked it. Some other people didn't. I think that's always the case anytime someone gets casted, right? I thought it was awesome. Well, unfortunately, like 2 weeks ago, I think, because we've been off, I'm going to put this in quotes because we're going to get to this point, tore his bicep and is going to have surgery and is going to have to rehab. And so Prime has decided that they are going to recast and come up with a new Kratos to continue filming. They have already filmed a couple of episodes. I believe that they're just going to redo it, I'm assuming, as opposed to like switching the character halfway through the season, but who knows?
Bicep, what?
But so this has a lot of people thinking that maybe they weren't too fond of him as the choice. Some other conspiracies are that like they just didn't like him from the, maybe they heard all the backlash.
How about time is money, and they don't have.
But
time
he's great.
to wait.
People love him.
But this is a 10-month plus injury to recover from to be able to come back. So
how's he out here tearing his bicep though? That's wild.
Doing a stunt. Captain America or his when he did the helicopter stunt when he's pulling the helicopter in Civil War, he tore his bicep doing that, and like in real life.
Yeah, no, ew.
Yeah. No, I hear you, Rob. Yeah, it is definitely always about the money, but
time is money, baby.
Whether it was also a way for them to ditch him and pick a new one, who knows? Conspiracy theorists will tell you that is the case. But either way, for those who were excited about seeing him as Kratos, unfortunately, that does not appear how this is all going to go down now. And there have not been any announcements that I've seen as far as who is going to get that role. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Miles' actor is probably
it's like that. He was perfect for that, I thought, but whatever.
I still get misty thinking of facts.
Exactly. Yep.
But yeah,
saddest episode ever.
Sure. Bicep tear is serious. Hopefully, he's going to be all right. I think he was a good.
It sounds painful. I don't know serious, but it sounds painful.
I agree. So yeah, that's a bummer, man. I was excited for that, but that was our news, which then is going to now lead us into video games. Well, I didn't ask you before the show, but as always, we turn it to Retro Rob for any retro gaming news, and I'm just going to assume that he is ready.
I am. We've been away for 2 weeks, so I got 5 stories today instead of 3 that I've chosen. First and foremost, leading us off as always, we start with Atari. The great folks over at Atari, they've revived the Intellivision with Intellivision Sprint now shipping. Atari has made a modern remake of the 1979 console, which was originally the 2600's original rival. Back in, I know back when I was a kid, it was a question of which were you going to get, the Atari or the Intellivision. So Intellivision now has a new console that is playing all those retro games. It's being made by Atari. It keeps the same styling, the black and gold wood grain looking, while adding HDMI output and wireless control capability, the USB ports for expanding your game library and such. And it comes with Boulder Dash, Astro Smith, Shark, and Baseball, all for about $150. So that's kind of cool for those people who are Intellivision fans, or just fans of cheap consoles playing retro games.
Now, real quick, this thing played games that were not. This was different than Atari game. Like they each had their own set of games.
They were rival systems. It was like PlayStation and Xbox today, right? Intellivision and Atari were the two big home consoles. Different formats, different companies at the time, but Atari now owns the rights to it all.
And now, all these years later, one is now literally making their rival console for them
and selling it all, making all the money off of it all. Yep, exactly. Now, with all this great work with Atari's doing, getting back out there into the verse and having the high life as Gen X is buying up retro gaming stuff, Atari now heads to the movies. Just announced, literally yesterday, today, Universal Pictures has secured the first rights to adapt 10 Atari properties into films. Pong, Asteroids, Adventure, Berserk, Breakout, Centipede, Crystal Castles, Millipede, Missile Command, and my personal favorite, Yar's Revenge, with the goal being big scale action adventure movies. They've already bought the first project, an original script by Matt Riley of Jungle Cruise Hellboy, and producer Carl Hampy, with Entertainment 360 producing. We don't know which game it is based on yet, but how much plot can they put to these arcade classics? Who knows? I think obviously, I would imagine that when I see Centipede and Millipede on that list, I instantly think that either that's a combined, or Centipede and then Millipede becomes the sequel. Space alien invasion type stuff. But hey, who knows whether or not these will hit the big screen or whether or not they'll be made for streaming platforms. It's cool just to see, though, some of these that can be adapted are going to be adapted into movies. Maybe they'll be combined into, I could easily see Centipede, Millipede, and like Yar's Revenge along with Missile Command all being combined into a single movie, and maybe even Asteroids, all kind of, some, because they're all kind of, you could do something like that. But anyways, that's kind of cool. Pong, I know, can you believe it? Pong the movie. But hey, since there is a very big Pong cyberpunk song, let's play Pong. Who knows, maybe that could be the theme song for it.
Okay.
Retro Pocket Nova. So Retroid has opened pre-orders for late July on their new 4x3 Android-based handheld, starting at $229. It packs the flagship Qualcomm QC8550 chipset at a 4.5-inch AMOLED LED, 1280 by 960. At 120 hertz refresh rate, emulates everything from GameCube, PS2, and will be near full speed, plus lighter Switch titles. So Mario Kart 8, and stuff like that. So it could be a lot of different games. This is an emulator tool, so you do have to kind of download it. Doesn't plug on carts and stuff, but for $229, it's basically taking the modern smartphone and making it into a dedicated gaming platform with gaming controls, and it also can dock into their dock and use and be put on a big screen TV and such too. Final Fantasy. Whoa, hello. Final Fantasy 10-2 HD remaster on the Switch 2. It's bringing your PS2 era compilation from to Nintendo's new hardware on July 23rd, bundling both X and X2 in HD with the expanded content from the prior remastered editions, all coming to the Switch 2. So if you're a big Final Fantasy fan and you got a Switch 2, unlike James, you can enjoy this classic re-release.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Hopefully here soon.
Finally, are there any Silent Hill fans out there?
There's a lot, yes.
We're getting a native PC port. Revealed July 11th. The developer is building an unofficial native PC version of the 2012 console-only horror game. No emulation. It will be built specifically for this, 60 plus frames per second, improved graphics, restored cut content, including removed bosses. It's a fan project. It's not an official Konami release. So coming soon. We don't know the exact date, but it was revealed earlier this month. Silent Hill getting a native PC port. And that's the retro gaming news stories I have for you today, sir.
Nice take. Good one. I'm close, man. I'm close. Couple within. I mean, I have until September for that price hike, so I'm we're getting there.
You better hurry because I hear that new tariffs are going.
I saw something about that. I didn't look into it, but yeah, you're right. No, I think I mean obviously for me, I love movies, so I think that the movie gaming one is pretty darn cool. When I chuckled when you mentioned one of the directors because I was like, it could work. We literally saw Battleship get turned into a movie, which was okay.
Who thought? Yeah, exactly. I was like, what are we gonna do?
You could do that. And then I was going to say. And then they took a ride at Disneyland and turned that into a movie with Jungle Cruise. And then you said one of the guys is there are people who are good at taking that and then turning that into an actual movie. So that's doable.
Well, I mean,
that was a good one.
So the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of Centipede and Millipede and stuff was instantly I'm thinking of Starship Troopers, right? Yeah. Bunch of freaking bugs coming from space and we got to fight them. So there you go.
That would be dope. Very nice. All right. So for me, well, we had a Marvel Wolverine trailer, but I can't show that tonight.
We've already seen that too. Jeez. You should show new stuff. Stop showing the same old stuff over and over again.
This Wolverine trailer is from...
I say after doing the retro gaming news,
1 day ago.
Just the old stuff over and over again.
So the first thing that we got was a 15-minute gameplay thing. What they released yesterday is it's a trailer about what the story of the game is going to be. So the cinematic story trailer has been released, and you can check that out if you are interested in learning more about
somebody's doing something bad and Wolverine's the best at what he does, and he's going to go in and slice and dice and try to stop them from doing something bad.
I mean, very basically explained. Absolutely, yes.
There you go. Look at that. Am I amazing or what? I haven't seen it.
I guess they also came out with a Batman Nightfall Part 1 trailer. I think.
Oh yeah, that it's an animated.
Yeah.
So they're doing because they had announced that they were doing Batman Nightfall, which finally everybody in the world who has a copy of Batman Backbreaking is thinking, oh my God, my books be worth major money. No, there's still 1 billion of them out there, folks. But it will go up probably double in value for the next year. And then,
for sure.
So I guess go sell your $40 book now.
go get that Bane first appearance is what you really need to do.
Oh, Bane first appearance, yeah. The whole Nightfall series. Get your first appearance of Azrael and
yeah.
I like
books
it.
books that are usually just sitting in my giveaway bin. Yeah.
What? I thought it was a good one.
No,
I think I have two series, two full.
All right, so yeah, so
Nightfall did look
can't
good.
show that trailer, but
Same.
that was it for me for video game wise. Sabrina, do you have anything to add to the video game conversation?
Yeah, I'm playing all the time. So they just like
or-
fully patched in Power World. So I've been running on there. We got a server going with a bunch of people. And
like
then
Pokemon
no, it's actually it's dope. It's dope. Yeah.
Okay, let me correct that. It's a PC game. It's Pokemon with guns. Now go.
Yeah. And then a lot of like, survival, building up, just there's a lot of stuff in there that gets you going. It's one of those addictive type games, but cozy. It's cozy. It's nice. I still get on Fortnite and stuff with all the sprites going on. I play with my kiddos and stuff. I've been doing a lot of Warzone though. Your girl's killing it on Warzone. Warzone's my new thing right now. A little bit of zombies. You know what I mean? I did pop into High on Life 2 because I wanted to see Spencer's and all that stuff. So I'm playing that a little bit. I have the updated system now, so I did do Cyberpunk a little bit because I had, I had to. I love that.
Yeah.
GTA I've been on again because they finally, are gonna have 6 come out. As love hate as I am with that. I don't know, what am I not playing? I don't know, just everything. Schedule 1 I still run a little bit. I'm gonna start streaming again on there. So
Okay. So y'all can catch your stream when you want to. Okay, very nice. Well, I am going to do something. So now we're done with video games. Okay. Now I'm going to show off one announcement from SDCC that has me excited, and then we're going to segue this into pickups where I will go ahead and start us off. So there it goes. All right. So when the Spider-Man Magic collab happened, they released some action figures that came with Magic cards. And they are doing the same thing again for the new Marvel one. So like all these right here are for like the Marvel Capcom stuff. But down here, you will see that we are going to get
Doom 2099.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get a Black Panther here with a Black Panther, T'Challa Black Panther card. Now, I can't speak for all the cards.
Cut out? What have we ever seen T'Challa with a mouth cut out?
Yeah. I don't know. This has to be, I'm assuming, like a specific version. Well, I guess you get the regular head over there, but yeah. So yes, you did see correctly. Oh, well, Doom
at the bottom.
We got to do Captain America real quick. Captain America. This one tells you that it is from Avengers Twilight, and then you get your cool Magic card right there. And then for Doom, you have got Dr. Doom 2099 with a very, very cool card, which will obviously be from 2099. Now, one thing that I do know for sure, I don't know about the other guys, but I know this one. This is the commander deck that I have. So this is exactly what that... This is basically a variant card of that commander deck that I already have. So I don't know if the Captain America and T'Challa one are the exact same thing. I am going to assume so. And then the last one that they did right here is Malice. Sue Storm, and that is a Invisible Woman. Let me see at the beginning. Yeah. So okay, this one is also. So I think they are just variants of the already released cards, but still very, very cool nonetheless. So you get a card, you get an action figure. I mean, come on now, that's pretty.
You have to play 4 different manas in order to use the special ability. That's just ridiculous. That's
times. I don't know. It looks really cool.
No, and back in my day, there's no way you would ever play with more than 2 different mana types in your deck.
Oh my gosh. People build them out of 5. Thanos can do all 5.
That's insane. That's insane.
The
statistical odds of you getting all the cards you need to play the card make it it's not worth putting in your deck.
Yeah, it looks not so good.
You can't count on it. You build your deck around something like that, and then you can't count on it be able to come out during play.
Back in your day, did they have dual lands, or was that not a thing? Oh, okay.
Yes, dual lands.
Back in your day, y'all thought rocks were fun.
The dual lands, when they came out, it was not that big of a deal, but yeah, they had them. But
Okay.
still, now the dual lands that like I have and stuff that are like sell for shit tons of money.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because you
That's true.
basically, I mean, you need like 37 lands, and you're going to do most of them being the dual lands. So that's how you would be able to make that work. So let's go
37
ahead.
lands.
In 100, remember, Commander is 100 cards. So you
Fuck
want
that
like
shit. Our optimal was 65 cards, man.
I
Yeah, they
know.
say to do at least 36. Yeah, 36.
Yeah,
It was
that's
60,
like
65
lands,
cards.
yeah.
The target was not to go on 65 total cards with 18 to 20 land cards.
What? You're confusing me. Stop. I'm trying to learn.
he played a different model back then, is what he's saying.
I played the
Back
OG,
in
baby.
the day.
Right
Back in the day.
OG.
Boom. We got someone commenting about Magic. Steven,
Yeah, dual lands were after beta. Yep.
the fact that we have at least someone else here
Is
who
he
is
one of the
into Magic-
unfuckables? Is that why?
No,
No. Steve's
Oh.
old school like me.
but I'm glad he's here now because he's into this Magic stuff. So
Yeah, well,
I almost clicked the wrong button. Let me click the correct. I almost ended the show. I meant to.
You guys still have
You already
Soul
did
Rings,
that
right?
once today.
I did, and I did.
That's not
technically
original.
end
Come
our
on now.
stream pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this correctly. We're gonna do some pickups now.
Yeah, that's what I forgot when you were here. I forgot to pull out my deck and let you see my
I
deck.
know. I know.
You should have
all-
reminded me.
That's all good. I had a bag full
Here,
of.
let me whip my deck out so you can look at it. I mean, I did say deck. I deck DECK.
Oh, never mind.
All right. So I am going to quickly run through some of these Magic cards that I have been able to get because I have just been going crazy on the Marvel, and I'm just going to show them off here. So there is a.
Oh, wow.
Highlighted. Hold that thought. Let's do right there.
I'm like,
I
where'd it
got in on the ground floor with Alpha Good Times. That's awesome.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
I am.
he was before me because I didn't start playing until late 92, early 93 was when I started playing.
I got in
93. I was 3 years old. Yeah, I wasn't playing back then.
So I got an Ironheart. We got a Monica Rambeau. She is a different version of an already
Yours is
existing
nice.
one. World War Hulk. That is a foil. Raincore.
Oh, wow.
I got a couple of those. That was pretty cool. I like that one. That's a creature shapeshifter. Spider-Man Noir. This is a scene card. So like you put all the spider characters together and it puts the scene together. I am always chasing these Daredevils, so I was very happy to get a full art Daredevil. And then this is the Thanos that I was just referring to. So Thanos, you can build all 5 colors, do his power up, and basically he destroys half the board, which is
what is his power up?
So you put some counters on him, and then you choose odd or even, and you destroy the other half. So he is a
look at his face.
He's
just like, no.
He's a mana value of 3. So you build your deck with all odd number creatures, and then that way when you bring them out, you tell everyone, okay, I'm choosing odd. All even mana creatures are off the board, and it's a cool way to board wipe. But you know that your cards will remain safe because you chose all odd cards. So
what about creatures that had their power levels changed during the course of play?
Not power, just mana value. Just the
mana value.
Yeah,
okay, mana value. Okay, not power.
My alpha cards would get confiscated for playing at school. Lost out. Oh my!
Yeah, they used to take our pet.
Let me ask you one question real quick on this. Do you have to tap him to cast that ability?
No.
So he doesn't tap.
No, he does not tap. Okay. But he does cost one of every kind of mana, so it is a very expensive to do option.
That's right. I'd still fuck you up with that. You put him down there, and I just used my Netley Nip to make you have to force him to attack me, and as he comes over, then I just fucking feed him to a vampire. Well, sorry.
Damn. Okay.
And you're like, oh, but I just laid him down. I'm a whole bunch of
Y'all need to start playing some Magic Live.
He's dead.
I don't have. I mean, I'd have to figure out. Like, I know that a lot of people have been doing that. They just get record with their phone top down, and there's apps and stuff for it. This card, coworker of mine got. I was like, dude, I fucking love that card. I love McFarlane, and he was like, well, I don't want it, so I'll give it to you. So I got this really cool McFarlane lizard Spider-Man one here.
From
Love
Spider-Man 1, yeah.
Love that. And my last one, this is a chase card. So in this new set, in the previous one, which was Spider-Man, one of the cards that you were going for was to get the Soul Stone. And now with this new set, it is the Mind Stone. Yes, they are going to do all 5. And so I have been opening pack after pack after pack. Couldn't freaking get one. Finally, yesterday, I finally pulled my Mind Stone. This is the regular version of it. There is the very expensive one of Thanos holding it. That's like a $2,000 card. And then if you get a serialized version, you are possibly looking at about $40,000 right now is the estimate on that one.
So you can cast something that costs 2 mana to cast that you can then tap to generate 1 mana?
Yeah, you tap it for 1, and then if you pay 6, you harness it. Once you harness it, you activate its infinity value, and that is at the beginning of end step, exile 1 other target non-land
This would be
permanent.
dead before you can play this shit.
I know. Well, that's the fun thing is that, like, obviously everyone knows that they're doing 5. Well, I shouldn't. Everyone that's into Magic knows. So they've announced that Marvel's going to do 5 sets. So that means they're going to do all the stones. Now, we are assuming that also means that they're going to make some version of an Infinity Gauntlet card. And ideally, if you can combine all that, that would be an awesome way to win the game. If that is a big if that ever gets to happen. But yeah.
Meanwhile, old school gamers are sitting there going like, we're designed to kill you as quick as possible.
Yeah.
You're never going to get a chance to put that shit out.
I don't like comics. I love them, I believe, is the rest of that.
Yeah.
What up? Appreciate you stopping in. Love that card. James McFarlane Lizard is my favorite lizard. I feel
Yeah, that's really dope.
Glenn says, wow. That might be sarcastic because I know Glenn does not give a shit about Magic. But I appreciate
He loves your cards. He was just like, he's wowing for you.
Man, I appreciate it.
I mean, you have to get pulls. Are those like from like a bunch of packs? Like
I've got these things. Oh, here it is. So like before I started the show, I have not been in this room at all. So I just gathered up all the cards that were just a freaking mess here on my desk, and this is all just Marvel bulk. So that tells you how many I've opened.
Yeah, you're worse than Antonio. Yeah, that's crazy.
And I have about I'm looking at another amount of that right here. And that is, again, just the Marvel that I have been grabbing, which is a lot.
I mean, I have quite a bit now too, but probably like 1.5 of those containers total, like all the ones I have.
Oh yeah. No, I have, like I said, I have 8 commanders. So that's 800 cards right there alone. So
yeah, no, I think he can do 6.
Yeah.
6.
It's
but
been
I'm
fun
trying to build one so that if he ever wants to play, then he can. So I'm slowly building it. I don't know.
Like I said, my wife and I have been getting into it. What we did this past week was I had all 8 out on the table. We rolled the dice, and it was whatever it landed on. That's the random one, and we just played 2 random ones against each other, and it was fun. So my other pickups for this week, I actually do have a couple comic books. I got my. Nate sent me in my Of Thunder. This is my official Kickstart order. So I got that, and then I got the issue number 2. These are the cover A's. Nice. Steven says you are out of control, James.
That's a lot. Yeah.
For
his
reference,
wife says that too,
so that everyone understands. I mean, that again, I'm showing off just my Marvel. This set just came out 3 weeks ago, maybe. And I have that.
We got it when it first came out. It was 2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I work at a place where we get them, so
no, we have a good card.
They're right there staring at me, and I'm like,
Kate's excited for comics. Oh yeah, you got that one finally.
And I got the really awesome. This is the Fan Fusion Phoenix exclusive. Nate was able to get me this one, so I really appreciate that. Shout out to Nate. He's been on the show a few times, and so that is my awesome Of Thunder Kickstart haul. And I think that's all I got this week, so I will go ahead and pass it off. Sabrina, since they want to see so many more comics, we know you have a bunch of indie comics.
I do have a lot. So this one I was super excited for.
Oh, I gotta flip you. Hold on.
Rascal Randy. Was it backwards?
It was, but now it's not.
It's a restream thing.
Rascal Randy. Yeah, but now my camera's on a weird. There we go.
We're good.
You're good on our end, on the viewer's end.
All of the killers, they're like, I feel like they're about to like just deep dive in the universe. So this is, one of the faves, a little bit more of the horror side. So Rascal Randy, I'm excited for that one. I haven't read it yet though. I'm going to. And then I did pick up the like 4th of July Archie cover that was like I Want You, and then grabbed both of these. Oh, why is it doing that?
Where's the white one?
So
they're both white.
Is it not red, white, blue covers?
But see, not me because sun. So
yeah.
Because more Archie. Nice. I'm obviously just like obsessed because they have all this new stuff that's coming out, which just I love. Oh, also Mad has been having a lot of cool stuff come out. So it's like the Mad and DC mashup. This is gonna be a great read. A lot of Spy vs. Spy and Mad again, which I love. This is the I Want You cover. Reads Killer Influencers. This is cool. This is really, really cool if you get a chance to pick it up. This is issue 1. There's going to be a few more in this series. But it sounds exactly like it is kind of, but there's a few spins in there, so it's cool without giving anything away. But the art is dope too. Very dark vibes. 8 Ball.
Question for you: are you a Veronica or Betty gal?
Oh, so the thing is when I learned about Betty's dark side, it changed things for me. But yeah, dark. So obviously Veronica, but Betty, very interesting. She's got a side to her. She's not girl next door. You know what I mean? So I love that. 8 Ball. This is obviously just a reprint, but I don't know. I think it's cool, so I grabbed it. One of my favorite stoner couples. Not really a couple, I guess, but you know what I mean. Couple of dudes. Jay and Silent Bob. I mean, come on. And my kid actually got it too. Not for the same reasons I got it though. So obviously. And then another good read, Bad Thoughts. So I don't know if anyone on here, I guess, will leave it to Instagram, but on Instagram, I've also been posting a lot of indies and books have been coming out because, I mean, there's just so many of them. But this one, I haven't got a chance to read, so I'll be posting this soon. But this is issue 1 of it, Bad Thoughts, that just came out as well. I thought I had one more that went with that by Ignition Press, but maybe not. Pop Kill. This is, I think, the 4th of July cover, but I didn't post it for that, obviously, but I picked it up around that time, so I think this was supposed to be. This one, I've been grabbing every issue that comes out ever since the Glizzy issue.
That was the best.
And then, sorry. Warning. Obviously, that's why I got this one. This is the black bag cover. Oh, did I do that wrong? I did get some more Sabrina recently, which is really hard to find. So I'm gonna go through them quick because you see every single one. Some are repeats. Like this second one to the back, I have like 4 of, but it's just because I buy like all of the Sabrina I can never find. Another. Can you see it? Another Hellraiser.
Right? Yeah.
You can see him in there.
Yeah.
Love that. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with Gehenna, but this is the Tokyo one. Gehenna was the naked one, Naked Aggression. More Gun Honey. Down Under. So, if you like, spies and action. This one's Easy E. Well, so Little Easy E signed it, his son, but it's him and his dad, like a tribute to them. I got it more also because of obviously Moe's Tavern to go with like my Simpsons stuff. More Goon. Okay, we'll skip through all those. Those aren't important. Nectar. This is one of the only foil versions I picked up. I did all of the black bags, making Afterlife a show. Really? So I actually really loved the cast for Riverdale. You watched that, right, Rob? Riverdale?
I did not.
Really? You would like that. That's up your alley. these ones, which I did on bag and showcase, but these are actually really, really cool. They're called the unholy body bags, but it's excommunicated. So if you like religion, horror, basically would be your thing. And then some Mad. So like I said, Mad is still kicking with new content, a little bit of old with new. And then I'm still picking up the old ones. So I got this one to go with my Gremlins family. But I think you can see some of it right there. And then that's it. That's it, because that's too many. But I am chasing, and this is just for mainly you, James, but for the club. I'm trying to find a hot dog. The Fugler hot dog. Have you seen these?
No. I mean Fugler, yeah, but oh yeah, on your show, yes. When I joined your show, yes.
And so I got another one, and sadly, me and my kid got one. He got the hamburger, and then I got the pizza, which is still really cool. But no glizzy. So I'm like, sure, because now he wants one too. So I made him a deal that like first one that gets found in the house is mine. I'm convinced him. So like that's just a thing. But we cannot find it. So everyone's convinced it's rare. Joe's also hunting for it. So I hope I find it first.
Where do you get it at? Walmart, Target, Sam's Club?
Yeah, those ones are Walmart. But I go Walmart, Target, game shops. I buy them everywhere now because now I'm obsessed. Because like, tell me why they came out, which you would love this. A baddies version. Dude, they got like jewels and like piercings and shit. Like, look, and then like the jewels on the cheek. Like, come on. And then they have like all the different ones. But I was doing the Powerpuff Girls, and then I finally got. Look at that.
JoJo. Oh shit.
Like, come on, you know. So like, it's a little bit addicting. I can't be stopped. Misfit, but it's not misfits. But I mean, they're cool ones because they're like all different.
Get you the Fugler hot dog for $19.99.
That's online.
Oh, really?
There's on eBay.
Yeah, it's online.
Well, so but I want to pull one, you know.
That one is
And
a mystery.
then-
It's the excitement of pulling the mystery.
Yeah. So you guys all know I'm a hoe for some fucking blind bags.
Just stop right there. But yeah.
Okay, sorry. Rewind. I'm a fucking slut for a fucking blind bag. So what it is it's like the mystery, the thrill, you know, whatever. And then sometimes it's a little disappointing, but I don't know. It's just I can't be stopped. Cannot be stopped. But lastly, and this was for my birthday. Tonio got this for me. But so my father passed away pretty young. But one of the things he bought me before he did was a Care Bear. So I love Care Bears, the grumpy one particularly. I was a bit grumpy as a kid, so that was my favorite one. But I loved Care. It was like obsessed. That's why I was destined to probably be, you know, nerdy like the rest of y'all because
What about the
I
cousins?
can't be stopped. But Care Bears was my thing. Everything Care Bear, loved it.
Okay, so the Care Bear cousins too.
Yeah, I did actually have a bunch of the cousins. So we all know, and Muggles, I don't want to hear it. Okay, so if you're a Muggle, don't talk to me. But witches, no. Okay, like tell me this isn't perfect. Okay, and it's Slytherin because you know he's bad, he's grumpy. But so I'm obsessed with my new little guy because obviously I do not have the one I had when I was a kid. I wish, but no, I don't. So this one I will have. You know. Forever. Plus it's Harry Potter, which is like, you know, incredible.
That's awesome.
No, you've all watched it.
No. Nice.
Yes, you guys have.
No.
But also you like Fast and the Furious, so it's okay.
I think I saw the first movie.
Oh, and
but
I did
that's
have
about
some
it.
parts, but obviously not as nice as yours. But I did get some more magic to throw into mine, and my kid gifted me a Pokemon card that he thought reminded him of sheep, for our black sheep. So that was cute.
Love it.
And it's a little bit, you know, a little bit of a foil. So
that's awesome.
What's that?
Good shit.
Yeah, I won't go through all my books. I don't want to make you jelly, James.
All right, yeah.
I'll go super fast because I got a stack and a half.
I won,
guess
I have in a couple of weeks, huh? Shit.
I won Legion Loot giveaway bin, which had this Superman featuring Supergirl on the cover, an Absolute Superman 20, had a San Diego Comic-Con variant of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, was limited to 300 copies.
Yeah.
Had a copy of The Terminator issue 1 in a newsstand. A copy of ROM issue 1, the original ROM. Frank Miller cover. Because it was also part of the 250th anniversary. It included Team America Racing, number 1. Included Archie Comics celebrates America's 250th birthday.
Sabrina, do you have that shit? You need that shit. She doesn't have any.
No, not that one.
You can have it.
I need to find that one.
You can have it. Last Shadowhawk. These were just books I got for part of a giveaway bin, or a giveaway, a membership giveaway thing. So they're just going to go in my giveaway bin. So you can have it. There's a Double Dare. This is a sketch cover, actually.
That's pretty damn good, then.
And this book's kind of cool. This is another limited book to 300 copies. Copy of The Crow. So that was all in the Legion loot, from Mark channel.
Shout out.
That was all freebie stuff that I got for being a member. It's not really freebie. I picked up books at Stockton Com. I picked up from our man Comic Web. I picked up several 2001 Space Odyssey books. These are some great fucking Kirby covers as he did this run. Number 6, number 5, number 4, number 3, and number 2. I already have issue 1 and issue 9, so I didn't need those. So pick that up. Also from him, and this one drove me crazy. So you know how he puts his books out, and he puts them out by character, doesn't necessarily put them out by title. So these 3 books, even though they're the same title, were in 3 very different locations. Drove me crazy. But I've been picking up that DC Bombshells run. So he had this Supergirl and Power Girl cover, the Harley Quinn issue 4. And even though I have a copy graded, I thought I'd pick up a raw copy of issue 1.
Yeah.
So let's pick those up. It's not a con if you don't get yourself some $20.99. So pick up another Ravage $20.99. And while I was at it, so what the hell? Let's pick up another X-Men $20.99 because 24 something copies is not enough.
Madman.
The last issue I needed for this volume of Miles Morales Spider-Man was issue 14. So I was able to pick that up. And then several books for my Spectacular Spider-Man run. Just some nice covers, nice books. As I've been picking this up, I've been rereading this run, and man, I really miss this Spider-Man. And I think Spectacular Spider-Man especially is just so underrated of a title. It's great fun. So I picked those up. I did find Alien Worlds number 1 to add to my Alien Worlds collection.
Cheeky.
Yep. Full moon on display. And we want to make sure that Antonio can at least see this one copy. And I had a commission that I picked up. Well, not really a commission. James Myers, artist who's there quite frequently, had a book that was pre-done. He'd posted on IG. As soon as I saw him post on IG, I said claim, and he said he'd hold it for me. And so picked up
wow,
that guy.
That is sick. So good.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
so that's good.
I think you'd be a little bit jealous of that for sure.
Then I got the last of my before CBCS even announced that they were going demised, I had sent in some books to them, and they finally came back, a bunch of sketch covers. So I got back my Fantastic Four. This is Corey Smith. Most of these were pickups that I got from either GalaxyCon, or I picked up, like this one was from Death from Sony. This was donated to Comics Curing Cancer, that I then was the high bidder on during the Comics Curing Cancer event. Tell me the Shocker has never looked better.
Yeah.
This one was Stefan Rue. It was a nice wraparound.
That's awesome. That is sick.
Midnight from the JSA. This is Dave Johnson. And then we got, this is Kevin Nolan. I had to get a lottery to get him to do a commission at GalaxyCon. It was like by lottery. He only had so many slots, and I was lucky enough to get one of the slots.
Oh, yeah.
And then our man Bobby Breed did an Hour Man. And then the last book I'm going to show very quickly. I'm not going to linger on it. I'm not showing it on my channel. This book was picked up in secret, and anybody who sees this should not let Chris the Comic Vet know about this book, because I want to surprise him at the end of the year. But this channel, the show, what the hell, it's fun. So I'm gonna just kind of go. There you go. That's it.
Damn, that was nice.
You just flashed James.
That is awesome. Good shit, you guys. Well, that about does it for us. So we'll go ahead and wrap up here and let everybody enjoy the rest of their Friday night. So, Sabrina,
have a great weekend. Yes.
Yeah, have a great weekend. Sabrina, we will start with you. Where can everyone find you these days, and where, if they want to watch you game or comics or whatever?
Yeah, for sure. Coffee Monster everywhere. I'm on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. I don't really like Facebook, so like I prefer you not to even like go there. But yeah.
Fair. Okay.
If you can find me.
And Saturday night.
And we go live sometimes. Oh, I go on Fable show too as well on Friday sometimes, and then I can watch you guys from there.
Very nice.
So low grades.
All right. And then Saturday night comics on some Saturdays, not
Some
tomorrow,
Saturdays.
right?
We'll be coming back. And your girl might have a future in the podcast world. I'm just saying. So just, look out, but don't look out, because it probably won't really, just like TikTok, I keep it pretty quiet.
You'll be too big for us then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. It'll be
She's
late
gonna have
night
a
vibes for
podcast
sure.
talking about coffee and all kinds of different
And
coffees.
unfiltered, completely. You all think I'm unfiltered already. Mm.
Oh wow. Okay.
So.
Okay.
Like Lucky Strikes.
All right, and Rob, where can everyone find you these days?
Rob's.fatstacks on Instagram and YouTube. Tomorrow on the old YouTubers, we're going to be doing Slab Hub. We return after a week away. It's been we got Cliff on Comics with us tomorrow as a change in originally scheduled guests. Our original guest suddenly got passes for San Diego Comic-Con and had to change, and then we changed it to another guest, and that guest suddenly had a family emergency arise, and so we're on to our third guest, knock on wood, scheduled for this weekend. Cliff on Comics going to be there for us.
It's the Taco Bell. Yeah.
Maybe
The lettuce. It's not for everyone.
Then it goes back to regular, new comic book haul and stuff, the usual stuff on the channel.
Sounds good. Well, as for me, you can find me at the Comic Raider. posting on occasion, doing collabs with Black Sheep or the Low Grades, and also can catch me here on Fridays at 7 p.m. I have every intention of being here next Friday. So we should have a wonderful show for you then. Tomorrow, I'm going to go see the Odyssey in IMAX, and I'm very excited about that. So that will be fun. And then I will also have watched Spider-Man on my birthday for the last. So when I see you guys next time, we're going to have some cool movie stuff. And yeah, so that's about it as far as where you can find me. I will say thank you to you two for showing up and joining me here. I will also say thank you to the chat, both Rob's and ours. Steven, it was nice to see you in the chat this Friday. You know, it was nice to have someone to at least understand what I was doing with magic here. So I appreciated that. And I think you also all get to you were kind of a part of history today with being the stream being shut down due to my excessive trailer watching. So that was fun. Thank you all for that. That was a good time.
Kind of a trailer hoe.
A little milestone. Well, when we take 2 weeks off and then they announce a bunch of shit, I was like, not my fault.
Maybe pick and choose and say, well, we've already covered this one. Let's just focus on the stuff that's new instead of showing.
Yeah, maybe somebody shouldn't be so greedy. Yeah.
Expanded trailers of things we've already seen.
You live and learn. You live and learn. But yeah, no, I appreciate you all stopping in. We really, really love having you all here joining us and commenting and all that fun stuff. So until next Friday, we will wish you all a good night and have a great weekend. Go see the Odyssey and Spider-Man so we can talk about it next week. All right, awesome. Low Grades for life.